Breaking Unveiling Leylah Fernandez's glowing secrets, off-season reflections from Spain. The 2025 season had been a marathon for Leylah Fernandez, an odyssey of unforgettable wins, bruising defeats, emotional turning points, and the kind of pressure only champions truly understand. When the year finally slowed, Leylah didn't head home the way most athletes do. Instead, she disappeared. For days, fans wondered where she had gone. Her social feeds went quiet. Her team offered no hints. Speculation ran wild. Then, finally, one stunning sunrise photo appeared on her Instagram. Leylah standing on a balcony somewhere in southern Spain, wrapped in a soft linen robe, hair tousled by Mediterranean wind, skin glowing in a way no one had ever seen before. The caption was simple: "Time to breathe again." The world erupted. Where was she? Why the glow? What was this new energy radiating from her? This is the full creative story behind Leylah Fernandez's off-season escape to Spain, a soulful journey of reflection, rediscovery, and the glowing secret she unveiled along the way. Spain, where silence heals and souls reawaken. When she landed in Malaga, Leylah didn't make an announcement or tag the location. She slipped quietly into the country, like a wandering spirit in search of peace. Her destination was a secluded cliff-top retreat overlooking the shimmering Mediterranean. The villa, modern, sun-drenched, wrapped in olive groves, belonged to a family friend who insisted she use it for the off-season. "Come," he told her. "Let Spain remind you how to feel again." The moment she arrived, the transformation began. No cameras, no media, no schedules, just sunlight, sea air, and the quiet hum of cicadas in the Andalusian breeze. She exhaled deeply for the first time in months. Morning rituals that rekindled her glow. Leylah's days in Spain started long before the world was awake. Every dawn, she stepped onto the terrace with bare feet, letting the cool stone floor ground her. The sky opened in shades of rose, gold, and soft lavender. This became her ritual. One sunrise stillness. She sat cross-legged facing the horizon, breathing deeply, allowing thoughts to drift like clouds. No pressure, no expectations, just presence. 2. Coeur d'Oeil and quiet journaling. Her chef prepared a coeur d'Oeil, Spanish espresso cut with warm milk, while she wrote in a leather notebook she had carried since her junior days. She wrote about fear. She wrote about hope. She wrote about the girl she once was, hungry, fierce, joyful, and about the young woman she was becoming. 3. A dive into the infinity pool. After journaling, she dove into the pool overlooking the Mediterranean. The water felt like silk, washing away yesterday's fatigue, refreshing her mind. Her glow began here, not in cosmetics, but in clarity. Leylah's private revelation in Ronda. Her first day trip was to Ronda, the ancient city perched dramatically atop cliffs. Walking through the old stone streets, Leylah felt something stirring inside her. This was a place where poets had written about heartbreak, warriors had fought battles, and dreamers had imagined lives bigger than themselves. Standing on the Puente Nuevo, gazing at the vast gorge, she whispered, "I've been running so fast. I forgot to look at the view." And suddenly, she understood why she felt different in Spain. Here, she wasn't Leylah the tennis star. She was just Leylah, a young woman rediscovering her own rhythm. The skincare ritual that went viral. The internet went wild when fans noticed her radiant complexion. Even under natural light in unfiltered photos, she glowed like sunlight lived beneath her skin. Back home, people speculated. New products, spa treatments, a secret endorsement? But Leylah finally revealed part of the truth during a relaxed live stream. She had visited a tiny Moroccan-inspired spa run by an elderly woman in the hills near Marbella. This woman taught her a centuries-old beauty ritual involving steam infused with fresh mint, natural Andalusian rosewater, a honey olive oil face mask, pure handcrafted argan oil, a clay scrub made from red desert earth. It wasn't just skincare, Leylah said, smiling softly. It was a moment of pamper my soul. And that was the real secret. Her glow came from slowing down, something she hadn't done in years. The unplanned reunion that changed everything. One night, While dining at a seaside restaurant in Estepona, a familiar voice called her name. She turned and froze. It was someone from her junior tennis days. Mateo, a childhood rival turned friend. They hadn't seen each other in years. He was training at an academy in Spain now, and fate had brought him to the same restaurant on the same night. The two embraced like no time had passed. They talked for hours about their old matches, the juniors they coached, what pressure felt like now versus then. For a moment, Leylah felt like she was 14 again, chasing dreams with reckless joy. Was it romantic? Fans certainly thought so when a photo leaked of them walking along the beach later that night. But Leylah simply laughed. "Some people remind you who you used to be," she said. "That's all." And yet a softness stayed with her long after that reunion, the flamenco lesson that reignited her fire. One afternoon, Leylah took a private flamenco lesson in Seville. The instructor, a fierce woman named Luz, told her, "Flamenco is emotion. You dance with your wounds." The words hit deep. Every stomp to heel, every sweep of the arm, every sharp clap felt like releasing the invisible battles she carried all year. She danced until sweat glistened on her skin and tears welled in her eyes. After the final beat, Luz held her shoulders gently. "Now you glow," she whispered, "because you let your soul speak." The night on the terrace that changed her future. One evening, the moon hung like a silver coin above the sea. Leylah sat on the terrace, wrapped in a blanket, her hair still wet from a night swim. She finally opened up her journal again. This time, she wrote not about the past, but the future. She wrote what she wanted from the next season. Not titles, not rankings, not fame, but joy, confidence, flow, freedom. She wrote the words, "I play my best when I'm happy." And with that sentence, something inside her clicked into place. She wasn't afraid anymore. She wasn't doubting. She wasn't overthinking. Spain had given her back the fire she feared she had lost. The photo that broke the internet. Before flying home, she posted one final picture. Leylah sitting on the edge of her villa pool, backlit by sunrise, eyes closed, smiling in peaceful triumph. Hair loose, skin glowing so brightly that fans swore she looked airbrushed. The caption, "I am ready." Within minutes, millions liked the photo. Leylah Glow trended worldwide. Her teammates noticed. Competitors noticed. The whole tennis world noticed. And they all wondered the same thing. What will this new Leylah do next season? The answer? Whatever she wants. Leylah's glowing secret, finally revealed. Weeks later, during a charity gala, a reporter asked her directly, "What's the real secret behind the glow that everyone's talking about?" Leylah smiled, soft, knowing, radiant. "It's simple," she said. "I finally gave myself time to feel alive again." And in that moment, everyone understood. Her glow wasn't from Spain. It wasn't from skincare. It wasn't from romance or rest. It was from rediscovery. She had found herself again. And that kind of glow never fades. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.